Hey everybody. Something's been really bothering me for quite a long time now. To give you some background here, I picked up Assassin's Creed and the Heroes of Might and Magic 5 bundle that was available when GOG actually launched both of those titles. The idea was you could pay for one of them and the other one was effectively free. So naturally I jumped on that, and you've seen me review Assassin's Creed and you've seen me review later games in that series, but you haven't seen me review Heroes yet. You have seen me use some gameplay footage in a couple of announcement videos or Q&As or something like that, but you haven't seen me review them yet. And there's a good reason for that, and that is the reason for this video. Because I want to ask you people before I get into trying to review these things and inevitably just having everyone hate me for them. But before I really ask the question, let's first get into the background. It started with Heroes 5. I started playing the game. I didn't really enjoy it at the start, but that's not all that unusual for me in strategy games. Usually the more I play them and learn the mechanics and how things work and find something that really works for me, then the more I like them. But that never really happened with Heroes 5. It just got continually more boring, and it never really felt properly challenging, like my intelligence was being challenged. It just felt like my patience was being challenged instead, to where I never really had any trouble with it strategically. In fact, it was pretty much strategically void. Instead, it was just, do I feel the ability to wait this thing out and actually be able to build up the ridiculous numbers of forces I would need to actually do this thing properly? Or do I want to just do it now and inevitably lose? So I just never really got into Heroes 5, and I thought, well, it might just be Heroes 5. I'll go back and I'll play the other games at some point. So eventually I did. I picked up the rest of the Heroes games on GOG eventually when they went on sale. And so now I have all of the Heroes games except for Chronicles. For some reason they weren't included in the promo. I still have no idea why. And I don't have Heroes 6. But I do have 1, 2, 3, and 4 as well as 5. With all of the expansions. And the problem has persisted. It's not just in Heroes 5 where I had this happen. It's in all of them. It seems like the core design of these games is patience. As in, you just wait around for your resources to pool up, and thus you can create these more powerful units that you can actually use to just steamroll the enemy, no problem whatsoever. And not much strategic depth goes into it. And it gets to the point where I just have no desire whatsoever to play any of them. Whether it's Heroes 5 or the supposedly legendary Heroes 3, I cannot bring myself to play these things for extended periods of time. They're just boring. And again, I can't understand why people enjoy them. Because it's not a matter of strategy, it's not a matter of tactics, it's a matter of waiting. At least in my experience. Now, I don't know whether or not it's better in multiplayer, it might well be, but at least in single player, it's just so incredibly tedious to play these things. And thus my question to you guys. Why do you enjoy Heroes of Might and Magic? Because I literally cannot comprehend it. Nothing in my experience says, hey, this is a game that is enjoyable. It says it's a well-made game, but it doesn't say it's a fun game. Nothing about the Heroes games screams, this is why people enjoy it to me. And I have similar problems with other games. I cannot remotely comprehend why people enjoy Diablo and its ilk. They're just mind-numbingly tedious and boring. I can't understand why people enjoy Myst. It's just outright irritating, but it's well put together, I guess. And a lot of those Diablo clones are well put together too, but that's the kind of problem I'm having with these Heroes games. I don't understand why people enjoy them. And I cannot, for the life of me, figure it out by actually playing the games. So I'm turning to you guys. Why do you enjoy them? I mean, obviously this means that I'm not going to be reviewing these games, because I literally cannot bring myself to play them. But at least I can try to understand your viewpoints. So please leave your thoughts in the comments section. I do apologize for those of you who were really wanting me to review the Heroes of Might and Magic games, but it's just not going to happen. I cannot bring myself to play these things. So, again, leave your comments in the comment section here. I want to get a discussion going on this, figure out exactly why people actually enjoy these games, because it's just baffling me at this point. So thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in later videos.